Hey guys, Rajiv here from Financial Hub India. Now, in next few videos, I'll be focusing on money management concept. So basically, instead of making the trading lessons, the trade setup lessons, we have a lot of it in the channel. So I thought like let's go ahead with the money management kind of some videos because this is the key skill. This is the core skill you need to have to have the ultimate success in the market. So no matter what kind of knowledge or what kind of a strategy you have in terms of trading, either let it be 90% accurate or let it be 50% accurate or let it be 30 to 30% accurate. But if you don't master yourself with the money management concept, till that time, not even a 90% accurate strategy will make money for you. Whatever money you will be making in 90% accuracy, I mean 90% accuracy in the sense, if you complete, let's say, 100 trades, out of 100 trades your 90 trades are correct and 10 trades are wrong. Okay, but if you don't have the money management skill in place, even in those 10 trades you will be losing all those 90 trades profit. You will be doing that just because you don't have the skill of money management in place. And when you have the money management concept and skill in place, in that case, even if you have a strategy of 40% accuracy and 60% time you lose money, then also you'll be able to make a good amount of return from the market. All right. So why I was thinking about this in a more focused way because uh, on an average, no strategy in the world actually you'll be seeing is accurate more than 50 to 60%. It doesn't work it like that. I mean, all of us in the beginning stage, we always look for a strategy which is 80% correct, which is 90% correct, and actually it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Not even the hedge funds are going ahead with the 90% accuracy. It doesn't happen. So the more time you take to realize this concept that there is no 90% accuracy strategy, you will waste less time in the market, because you are looking for that 90% accuracy strategy just because you don't have this core skill of money management in place. That's the main problem. So you're looking for a shortcut in there. So even it happens in my course. In my we on an average, I mean, we have different strategies we play with. Like we have LOC strategy. In that strategy, we have a accuracy of 30 to 40%. But if you go for a BPC strategy, in that it performs for 60 to 70% in the market, 60 to 70% accuracy in there. Then in LOC strategies, LOC is okay. What is an LOC strategy? LOC is a direct entry strategy we do. Soon I'll be publishing some ideas on that LOC strategy, the entry strategy, as well as I'll be talking about the BPC as well with you guys, because I see that most of the people, they are more interested about the strategies I use, but that's not the key thing. What strategy you use and how you enter the market. So the thing you look for to enter the market is the last thing we look at. What about the first few things? If you just go and see that, okay, how a football player just did the goal, that goal is not, it's just the ending of the full game. But what about the core skill he developed to perform that final performance, that goal? so if you're just happy enough to see the goal, or how Sachin played this six, you're interested more about the shot of six, but you're ignoring all the efforts he made to reach to that level to be able to play that six. Even though you just see it on the videos on the TV, you can see how he played the six, but can you copy the six? You cannot, because you're just looking at how he played the six, but you're not looking at his efforts to reach there. The core skills, the practices, the core skills he developed to be able to play that shot. So the similar thing is in the market. People don't understand. They think like, okay, what their strategy is all about. The all secret is about their strategy. What you see just before you enter the market. you know so that's the last part of the game basically. because if you're a price action trader, then the core thing should be the price action context analysis. You have the price action structure analysis you have, and how many patterns you have traded, how many times you repeated that patterns, how you develop that core skill, as well as how is your money management skill. No matter how big trader you are, how skillful trader you are in terms of the strategy, but if you fail to have the emotional balance as well as the money management skill to develop in you, you're going to fail for sure. So even in my in my course, there are students who are not, I mean, they take a lot of time. Some of them even, they are not able to accept this fact that okay, a 40 to 50% accuracy also can make money for us. Even though we trade the live market with the members, we traded the live market for the members for last 6 months with the screenshots and everything, and we made consistent profits in the market with those trades. Even with the live money we traded with the members in the member sections, but still they are not much able to digest that thought process of okay, with a 40 to 50% accuracy also we can make money, we can make good amount of return from the market, you know so overall all these issues were hinting me that okay, let me just focus on the money, because if that is the scenario in in the people in my course, and I'm having a tough time to develop their money management core skills. And because of that, recently I changed my overall course structure as well. For first 3 months in my course now, you are supposed to follow some strict rules and regulations on a daily basis. You are supposed to report me, and if you don't report me for 2 days, you'll be out of the course, you'll be banned from the course. For your minimum 100 trade setups, you will have to be ready before you go for the live session. After 3 months, there's a live training sessions with me directly in Pune. So within 3 months, you will have to have 100 live market trades ready with you, so that you get to see what the result is, and what the real accuracy is actually, and what happens after 100 trades, with what kind of accuracy you made, what kind of money. And for 100 trades, what is the trade execution planning? What is the drawdown planning? What is the money management planning? That's the core skill we need to develop, not the strategy thing. Basically, for 3 months, we don't talk about strategy. For 3 months, we just focus about okay, what the money management skill set is, how to develop the money management skill set is, so that even a 30 to 40% accuracy strategy can also make money for you end of the day. Because every month, even if you have a 90% accuracy strategy, it's not gonna work out every month. Okay, there are gonna be more or less in a month. It's a business finally. So if you're, it can happen even if when we apply the LOC strategy with a 30 to 40% accuracy in the market, there are months we perform for 90% accuracy as well. But we don't, just because you performed a month for 90% accuracy, you can't take that as an average. You'll have to take an average for an entire year. Yeah. And just because you don't have the planning for the money management things, the trade execution planning, drawdown planning, most of the people don't even know what is drawdown. That's the saddest part. So important factor in the market. We'll talk about that soon. Now, just because you don't have all these things in plan, along with the money, along with the strategy, what happens when you start losing four trades, 5 trades, 6 trades, 7 trades? You lose the control. You're shaken. And then you stop trading, just because you don't have all this planning in place. But right before starting the live market trades, if you would have planned all these money management things and your strategy things along with each other, then things wouldn't have shaked you basically in the market, because your job is now just to follow the strategy along with the money management. All right. So this is somehow you can say, if you go to a football coach, that the coach teach me football, and if you just ask him, just teach me the strategy, that what are the cuts and tricks and tools I need to use, that's it. Same as if you don't know how to drive, and you go to a driving school and you ask them, coach, show me, just give me a manual, or just tell me that okay, what is your brake, and how to put the brake, the gearbox operations, the indicators, the clutch factors. And he just tells you, okay, see, this is he just shows you a video, and he just tells you that okay, this is how you're supposed to do. Will you be able to drive the car properly? Really? No. Same goes for a football or cricket as well. So what the football coach will have to do, the football coach will have to build your core skill set in your leg muscles, in your hand muscles, in your mindset, in your running skill, in your jumping skill, so till the time those core muscles are not built properly with the right stamina and right time, you won't be able to apply any of the strategy the coach gives you, even though you have the strategy, but you can't apply it properly. So in the market, most of the people, we are looking for strategies. What is the strategies? What is the accuracy? But this money management planning is totally not seen. It's totally hidden. you know and that is the reason, even though you have a right strategy, good strategy, which is 50 to 60%, if it's a 50 to 60% accurate strategy, it's fantastic. You have a fantastic strategy, because it's about the money management is also about the risk and reward ratios. So even when you have a 50% accurate strategy, and most of us, whoever is listening to me, either you're a course member or you're not a course member, most of us, we do have a 50% accurate strategy. Most of the strategies goes with the 50% accuracy. So you're sitting right now with a good strategy, but just because you don't have the money management core skill built in place, you are losing money. That's it. Otherwise, you have the thing, you have the gun. you know you have the gun. No. But don't have the skill, or you don't have the power or the stamina built to to shoot the gun, to drive the gun. That's the only thing you are missing. So that's the overall thing. I mean, from the inquiries, people do inquiries, they are more about accuracy and strategy based inquiries, and I receive. And few people talk about the money management thing, and drawdown, no one even ask. Drawdown is a very important factor, so we'll talk about that as well. Now, as well as in the course member, I do really have a tough time to build the money management skill in there, because they, right, I mean, you just show them a strategy and they start trading on that strategy, and they start backtesting on their strategy. No, you need to build yourself first on the money management skill, and then only your backtesting, paper testing, your live market testing, everything will have a result. Otherwise, it may have a result in the demo account, but on the real time money account, it won't give you an impact in there. And that's the reason in the course why I started this 100 trade setups. Even it was before, whenever people used to join, I always pushed them to go for these 100 trade setups, but no one did. But now, if now there are level 1 and level 2 courses. So level 1 is all about your core muscles build up. For 3 months, you'll be working on the money management, trade executions, drawdown, and all these core muscles. And then on the at last, there is a 1-day workshop in Pune where you come and I give you the strategy. Because now if you have already built the core muscles, now you are able to apply my strategy, apply anyone's strategy. You have the ability to modify anyone's strategy and put the right things inside the strategies. You have those core skills now built up. So if I in the course, at the end of the course, if I can give you that thing, that okay, now you are ready enough to create your own strategy, to create your own methods, or to use my strategy using your own methods, using your own mindset, or in internet, or I mean throughout life, you will be going through a lot of strategies coming in from a lot of sides. So you should have the capacity or ability to accept those strategies and design those strategies in your own way. Like if Sehwag is doing a mistake in his batting, Sachin can come in and advise him, hey, don't do this, do it this way. And Sachin can take a bat and play a shot and show him. But Sehwag is not gonna copy Sachin exactly the way he has shown him, right? But he got the idea. Sehwag got the idea from Sachin that okay, these are the areas I need to develop, but he will do it in his own way, because that's his skill set. And why he can do that? Just because he already have that skill set to accept the ideas from others and design it in his own way. So that's the ultimate success. Ultimate success is not, okay, so you show me this way, I'll play the same way. Oh, no, that's not the ultimate success. In trading as well, this is not the success. I mean, whatever I'm showing you, exactly you're going to copy it. No, that's not the way it should be. And no one do that basically. None of my successful students, very few are there, obviously. There are none of my successful students copy me exactly 100%. They have their own methods or insights built in inside my thing. For some of them, they the 80% thing they are following is their own thing. 20% thing they accepted from my side, and they applied those things in their method and they improved it. For some of them, 80% is my things they're doing, but 20% things is coming from their own ideas in their own methodologies, which they are comfortable with, you know. And the major problem of the people I have seen, why they fail in the course finally, and that's the reason there are very few students who actually make it at the end of the course. And many of them, basically, I mean, in this 3 months program, basically, many of them will be out of the course, obviously, because there are strict rules in there that if you don't complete the homeworks for 2 weeks, you'll be out of the course. For 2 days, you'll be out of the course. So it's a very strict rule you'll have to go through. And why the strict rules is for? The strict rules is for building the core discipline in you. You know, for most of us, this is like, okay, whenever you feel like you come in the market, you have some time, you come in the market, and then you leave the market again after a week. You come in the market. That's not how you run a business. All right, that's not how you run a business. So you need to be disciplined. You need to have the consistency in your work. Every day you are doing something in the market in a right manner. Your energies will have to be used in the right way on a daily basis, and that's how a trader is built finally. You know, so many of them quit. I mean, they will be quitting obviously within first 2 to 3 weeks, because they doing the homeworks for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day is easy enough, but it's sustaining the homeworks for 3 weeks is tough enough. 4 weeks is tough enough, and that's the reason I want the filtered people will have to come for level 2, and not each of you who are really joining the course and just looking for the strategies and shortcuts and coming to level 2. No, only the filtered people will have to come to level 2, and the filtration is 100 trade setups. You can only do the 100 trades, live market trades, you know, only when you are serious and you are tracking the market in the right way, and weekly homeworks, daily homeworks, and all those things, So that's how the money management concept came in the picture, and I am really serious about this money management concept for the people outside the course, inside the course, because I know a lot of people who are really good in the market, but they are not really making money. Just because two things. One is either they are not accepting that, okay, I need to stop looking for a holy grail strategy or 90% accurate strategy. I need to have the core skill set where a 30% accuracy or 50% accuracy or 60% accuracy. Whatever strategy, whatever accuracy I have, it should be minimum 30%, 30 to 40%, obviously. So as low as a 30% accuracy to as high as a 60 to 70% accuracy, but because that's the practical average you'll be getting between these two figures. Some month you'll be down for 30% at the max. Some month you'll be up for 70 to 80% at the max. So you need to have the core skill set that whether it's a 30% or 60, 70% accuracy strategy, I'll have to survive in the market. Because if you're thinking really about trading for a living, this core skill set will have to be in place. Otherwise, you say, okay, no, when only my strategy gives 80% accuracy, I make money. Otherwise, I lose money. Then you can't do a trade for a living. You're not fit for that. All right. So instead of running for the shortcuts, that okay, take a 90 or 100% accuracy strategy. Please go ahead with build up of some core muscles where any kind of accuracy will be making money for you, because you are not thinking about 1 month basis, you are thinking about 1 year basis. In a month within a year can be profitable for 100%, 90%, but not all the 7 to 8 months. There are going to be ups and downs. So when you are up, that's all right, but also when you are up, you need to learn about the money man, you need to learn about the mindset and all those things. But when you're down, your best friend is your money management skills, and obviously the drawdowns and all those things. So for the next few days, hopefully I'll be spending some time with you, just to by trying to explain what the money management core skill set is, what are the things like for drawdown. I planned these topics to discuss with you guys. So we'll be going about these things, and since I talked about drawdown a lot of times here, just let me give you a view that what is drawdown. Drawdown is where, let's say you start with an account with a 50,000 capital, and you make 10,000 profit. So you're up for 20%. Now, in that process of making 20%, if you lost money 20% towards downside and then you come up 20%, then it doesn't make a good return basically. So that 20% downside is a drawdown. Like if you see here, this is our free channel. The link is given in the membership, in the description. So you can come in. This is the result for the last this is for the last week. So for the last week, we are plus in 6%. In this, we are assuming a 50,000 capital, and the overall profit was 3,000. So that's a 6% gain. So in most of my in most of my posts, you'll be always seeing this drawdown part. So that is zero. So how it is zero? So let's go for this. So the week started from trade 8. So this was the live trade result here. Now this is like we bought in 1720, sold in 1845. Above this, you can see the chart as well. So these are the live trade results you can see here. Now, this was our first trade for the week on December 10. So we are plus for 1 hour. R means the risk you take. So each trade we risk 1,000 rupees here for a calculation only. Okay. So first trade we are plus for 1 hour. So which means on 50,000 capital, we made two. If it's on 50,000, we are making 1,000 rupees. So that's a 2% gain. Okay. So the account starts here. Okay. 50,000. Now we are plus here. So the graph goes up. Now we come down. Next trade was a Jubilant Food trade. We are trying to catch this breakout, move there, and finally it worked out. We didn't have the entire move because we exited with a 3 times profit. So that's a 3R gain, which is 3 into R equals to 1,000 rupees. So 3,000. So this graph goes more up. So from 50,000, we are now 51,000, then 54,000. Okay. Now, next trade was in here. There was no trade here. And there was the Apollo Tire trade here. These are the trades. Now, Apollo Tire trades, we hit a stop loss. So here, minus 1 hour. So we come down here. So this down is not from here. All right. We come down here. That minus 1 hour, 1,000 rupees, and then the next trade, last trade of the week, we make no profit and no loss. So this is how the equity curve is. All right. So this drawdown is zero here because we never went down below this 50,000 capital. What if we start with 50,000? We go up for 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, then we come down for 5,000 rupees. So this is our drawdown. Sorry, this is our drawdown. Now, what I'm saying is your drawdown will have to be maintained. It will have to be controlled because at the end of, because most of the traders in India especially, we are more interested about what the equity return is. What was your capital? How much money you made? No one asked what was the drawdown, that to make this much profit, how much down really you went in this process of making 50% gain, for example. So to make 50% of gain, if I am going down for 30% or 40%, this is not a 50% gain. It's not any more attractive result in that case. All right. So anyhow, we'll talk about these factors. Like here, we had a drawdown last week, I think 2%. Okay, here is I think where is it? So in the first week, I had a 10% gain, which is this one, 10% gain. And here you can see the drawdown is minus 2%. That means to make 6,000, we went down for 1,000. So that's a good one, because against 2%, you made 10%. So how much? So in the next session, we'll be talking about the drawdown, and we'll talk about how much should be the drawdown is, and how to manage those things, because there's so many factors, to talk about. All right. So I'll see you guys on the next session. Thank you so much. Hopefully this will help you.